Question number 31. Calculate the total kinetic energy of 32 gram of methane molecules at 27 degrees C. What is the formula for total kinetic energy? K is equal to 3/2 nRT, which is equal to 3/2 times moles of methane. Methane is CH4. So what is the molecular weight of methane? It is 16. 32 upon 16.
2.
What is the value of R? 8.314. What is the temperature? It is 300 Kelvin. So the answer is, कितना है answer?
सर 7482.6 आता है.
7482.6. Okay. So it is close to option B, right? Direct formula application है 3/2 nRT. So option B. Any doubt? Question number 32. A and B are, yeah. If anyone has any doubt, let me know. A and B are ideal. The molecular weights of A and B are in the ratio 1:4. मतलब molecular weight of A, some Ma मान लिया तो molecular weight of B will be 4 times Ma. Okay. The pressure of a gas mixture containing equal weights of X and B, equal weights of A and B is P atmospheres. Total pressure is P atmospheres. They're asking what is the partial pressure of gas B in the mixture. Partial pressure of any gas is equal to mole fraction times total pressure. Dalton's theory में हमने ऐसा कुछ पढ़ा, PA upon P total. The fraction of total pressure exerted by any gas is equal to mole fraction of that particular gas. So what will be partial pressure PA equal to उसका mole fraction into P total. What will be partial pressure PB equal to उसका mole fraction XB into P total. Okay. So you need to find partial pressure of B. So उसका mole fraction into P total. Okay. So बताओ expression PB equals to what is meant by mole fraction? उसके moles divided by total moles. वही है ना mole fraction. What will be the moles of B? They are saying equal weights of A and B are taken. So मान लेते हैं X amount लिया है. So X upon 4 Ma, because that is the molecular weight of B. Total moles will be X upon Ma plus X upon 4 Ma. What is the total pressure? P दिया है. So this is the answer. XX and Ma तो cancel हो जाएगा. 1/4 upon 1 plus 1/4. 1 plus 1/4 is 5/4. 4 cancel होगा. Answer is P upon 5.
Yes, sir.
So it is 1/4 divided by 1 plus 1/4 into P. So this is 5/4 into P. Sorry, 1/5 into P. Option A. Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Question 33. Question 33 is based on Graham's law of diffusion. In Graham's law, the rate of diffusion can be written as change in volume per unit time, change in moles per unit time, drop in pressure per unit time, or distance traveled per unit time. 4 cases है. In this case, they are talking in terms of volume. 500 ml of helium diffused in 30 minutes. What is the time in hours taken for 1000 ml of SO2 to diffuse under the same experimental conditions? So 500 upon T1 divided by 1000 upon T2 equals to root over M2 upon M1. M2 मतलब यहाँ पे
64.
SO2 का करना पड़ेगा
64.
64. M1 कितना है 4.
4.
So this is root 16 which is equal to 4. So बताओ फिर 500T upon 30 into 1000 equals to 4. 8 2 times हो जाएगा, 4 2 ज़र 8 हो जाएगा, 8 3 ज़र 24 which is equals to 240 minutes है because वो 30 minutes है. Answer they are asking in terms of hours. Hours के लिए कितना हो जाएगा 240 upon 60 which is equals to 4. So don't mark the answer 240. 240 देखते ही आप लोग वो ऑप्शन ए में दिखा है 240 मार्क मत कर देना. ओके क्लियर? ऐसा ही क्वेश्चन आप लोग को क्लास में भी प्रैक्टिस सेशंस में भी करवाया. Shall I
Yes,
go to the
sir.
next question? Question number 34. बस आप लोग ग्राहम्स लॉ ऑफ डिफ्यूजन में इतना ही याद रखना. The rate of diffusion can be written as change in volume per time, change in moles per time, change in pressure per time, or the distance traveled per unit time. In this case, they are mentioning volume and all other conditions are same. If they're having same conditions, P1 by P2 वो दोनों cancel हो जाएगा. Question 34. The gas is containing only 3 molecules and individual velocities दे दिया. Can you find root mean square velocity? It will be 100 square plus 200 square plus 500 square divided by 3 and इनका root whole root लेना पड़ेगा. So please solve this. आप लोग को solve करना पड़ेगा. I'm not solving it. आंसर कितना आता है
100 root
100 100 root 10 आता है.
हाँ 100 root 10 आता है.
100 root 10.
Okay, good. Question 35. 7.5 grams of gas occupy 5 points. ये तो हमने मोल कॉन्सेप्ट में भी किया है वैसा क्वेश्चन. 5.6 liters weighs 7.5 grams. So 22.4 liters का वेट कितना होगा? कितना होगा? It is 7.5 into 4.
30.
30 ग्राम. So एक मोल के लिए this is for 1 mole और it is 30 ग्राम per mole. 30 ग्राम per mole किसका मास होता है?
No.
बस. ओके. क्वेश्चन नंबर 36. सेम क्वेश्चन आपको लास्ट टेस्ट में भी दिया, सेम रिपीट किया मैंने. अभी इसमें जो प्रेशर है देखो, इन पॉइंट्स पे द प्रेशर इज सेम. सो P is equals to nRT upon V. Left to right, as you go from left to right, the volume is increasing. V1 greater than V2 greater than V3. अगर वॉल्यूम बढ़ रहे तो टेम्परेचर भी क्या होना चाहिए? बढ़ना चाहिए in order to have pressure constant. ओके. सो ये जो V1 ज्यादा है तो T1 भी ज्यादा होना चाहिए. T1 greater than T2 greater than T3. So option C. Question number 37. It is very interesting question. So आप लोग को कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छे से समझ में आया तो तब ये कर पाएंगे. 37 everyone observe. Yeah. Gaseous benzene reacts with hydrogen gas in presence of a nickel catalyst to form gaseous cyclohexane. According to the reaction, C6H6 plus 3H2 gives rise to C6H12. पहले इक्वेशन मार्क करो. सब गैसेस है, सो प्रेशर जो रहेगा सब कंपोनेंट्स की वजह से रह सकता है. 3H2 gas gives rise to C6H12 gas. They're saying a mixture of C6H6 and excess of H2. Excess of H2 मतलब इस रिएक्शन के लिए जितना जरूरत है उससे ज्यादा ही लिया हमने. Okay, so H2 is the excess reagent. Has a pressure of 60 mm of Hg in an unknown volume. Has a pressure of 60 mm of Hg in an unknown volume. After the gas has been passed over a nickel catalyst, initial total pressure is 60 mm of Hg. Okay. So ये जो 60 mm of Hg है किन के वजह से होगा? It is because of C6H6 gas and excess amount of H2 और H2 के वजह से. इन दो को मिला के pressure is 60 mm of Hg. Okay. After the gas has been passed over the nickel catalyst, all the benzene converted to cyclohexane. सारा benzene जो है it got converted into cyclohexane, and the pressure was 30 mm of Hg. Initially कितना था? 60 mm of Hg. अभी कितना है? It is only 30 mm of Hg. 30 mm of Hg किस किस के वजह से होगा? H2 जो भी बचा है उसके वजह से, and C6H12 जो भी बना है उसके वजह से होगा. Initially in the container, you have C6H6 and H2. At the end of the reaction, as we are taking H2 in excess, we will be having C6H12 and H2. Initial pressure is because of these two and final pressure is because of these two. ये clear है? They are asking what is the fraction of C6H6 present in the original sample. इन questions के लिए कैसे करना है? देखो, they are saying the volume is constant and the temperature is constant. PV equal to nRT. Volume constant है, temperature constant है, so pressure is directly proportional to moles. Okay, so mole concept में हमने जैसे moles में analysis करते थे, you can also do the same analysis in terms of pressure. I can say initially the partial pressure because of C6H6 is some X. Then the partial pressure because of H2 कितना हो जाएगा? It will be 60 minus X. ये point clear है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. C6H6 तो completely react हो रहे हैं. So entire X amount of it will be reacting. अभी इसमें जैसे मैं moles analysis है वही pressure analysis भी मान रहा हूँ. Okay. Entire X of C6H6, if it got reacted, what is the amount of H2 that got reacted?
60 minus X.
60 minus X नहीं. 60 minus X
60
is the amount
minus
of
3x.
60. एक minute. The amount of 3x. The amount of H2 taken is देखो total P total initial is 60 mm of Hg. Okay. Pressure because of C6H6 हम X मान रहे तो pressure because of H2 will be 60 minus X. ये मानता हूँ मैं. But the entire H2 is not reacting. Okay, because H2 is taken in excess. अगर C6H6 X लिया है तो देखो रेशियो देखो 1:3 में रिएक्ट हो रहा है ना. C6H6 का कोएफिशिएंट 1, H2 का कोएफिशिएंट 3. For every 1 mole of C6H6, 3 moles of H2 are reacted. So if you are taking X moles, 3x moles of H2 will be reacted. Okay. And how many moles of C6H12 will be formed?
X moles.
X moles.
Okay. So reacted है ना इसलिए नेगेटिव लिखा, ये प्लस X. Okay. अभी ये मोल्स रिएक्ट होने के वजह से प्रेशर क्या हो जाएगा? घट जाएगा. सो प्रेशर 60 जो था, now it will be decreased by minus X, minus 3x, and it will be increased by plus X again because C6H12 बनाना gaseous mixture ही है. So plus X, ये equation clear है. P final. This must be equal to 30. ये इक्वेशन मैंने जो भी मार्क किया है, एवरीवन अगेन कॉन्सेंट्रेट. The total pressure is taken as 60 initially. अगर मोल्स रिएक्ट होते जा रहे हो तो प्रेशर भी घट जाएगा प्रोपोर्शनली. सो x रिएक्ट हो गया तो x घट गया, 3x रिएक्ट हो गया तो 3x घट गया, एंड x फॉर्म हुआ ना फिर से, सो इसलिए प्लस x फिर से किया मैंने. ओके, which is equal to the final pressure, which is 30 mm of Hg.
Sir.
Yeah, any doubt?
सर पर हम प्रेशर में से मोल्स क्यों सब्ट्रैक्ट करें?
ये मोल्स नहीं है, ये प्रेशर ही है. मोल्स एनालिसिस से इक्वल टू प्रेशर एनालिसिस करके कहा ना. x प्रेशर उसका रिएक्ट हो गया, उसका पूरा प्रेशर चला गया. Pressure is directly proportional to moles. Pressure is directly proportional to moles at constant volume and temperature. So the mole analysis which we do is exactly equal to the pressure analysis. Moles react होके वो जो सिस्टम के अंदर से C6H6 गायब हो गया, वो मान सकते हो. नहीं तो उसका प्रेशर जो है वो रिएक्ट होके, मतलब उसके प्रेशर जो कंट्रीब्यूशन है वो कम होते जा रहा है रिएक्शन में. सो कितना कम हो जाएगा? x कम हो जाएगा, उसका सारा कम हो रहा है ना. समझा? समझा? बिकॉज प्रेशर इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू मोल्स. ये आपको ऑब्वियस होना चाहिए,
Yes, sir.
बिकॉज इन मोस्ट क्वेश्चंस we will be doing directly the pressure analysis rather than doing mole analysis. So x और x cancel हो जाएगा. I can say 3x is equals to how much? 30. Sorry, हाँ 30. So x क्या हो गया? 10. So what is the pressure because of C6H6? It is nothing but x ना. So fraction of total pressure in the original volume, which is nothing but
10 by
pressure of
60.
C6H6 divided by P total, which is equal to 10 upon 60, which is equal to 1 upon 6. किसी ने क्वेश्चन किया? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, very good. जो लोग किया है, very good. Question 38. Root mean square speed of oxygen at 27 degrees is 760 centimeters per second. The root mean square speed of hydrogen at the same temperature will be. कर सकते हो?
Yes, sir.
304.
Root over 3 R T 27 degrees ना. (300) upon m. Molecular mass of oxygen is 32 into 10 power minus 3 ना. kg में पुट करना पड़ेगा. इक्वल्स टू 760 दिया है. इससे R कैलकुलेट करके आप लोग दूसरे फॉर्मूला में सब्स्टिट्यूट कर सकते हो, बट इतना जरूरत नहीं. डायरेक्ट आप लोग रूट ओवर 3 into R into AB 300 upon M is here 2 into 10 raised to minus 3. कितना होगा? इसको मैं into 16 डिवाइड बाय 16 कर लूं, तब क्या हो जाएगा? दिस कैन बी रिटन एज रूट ओवर 3R into 300 into 16 डिवाइडेड बाय 32 into 10 raised to minus 3 हो जाएगा. इसका वैल्यू कितना है? इसका वैल्यू कितना दिया है? 760 है कि नहीं? So this is 760. Root 16 is 4. 760 into 4 will be the answer.
3040.
Answer is 3040. So पहले इंफॉर्मेशन से आपको कैलकुलेशन इजी करना पड़ेगा. ये ऑलरेडी दिया है, so I'm writing this in terms of this, so that I can substitute 760 in place of this. Okay. Question number 39. 0.5 dm cube flask contains gas A and 1 dm cube flask contains gas B at the same temperature. If density of A equals to something and density of B is equals to something, the molar mass of A is also given, the ratio of the pressures exerted by the gases. What is the formula for pressure? What is the formula for pressure in terms of density?
RT upon rho RT upon M.
PM is equals to rho RT or P is equals to rho RT upon M. So P1 by P2, temperature same है ना? Same temperature.
Same temperature.
To rho 1 upon M1 into M2 upon rho 2 हो जाएगा. वॉल्यूम की इसमें कुछ जरूरत है क्या? वॉल्यूम की जरूरत ही नहीं ना. रो 1 कितना है? 3 MA इंटू MB. रो 2 कितना है? 3/2. 3 कैंसिल होगा, 2 ऊपर जाएगा. MA इज इक्वल्स टू हाफ ऑफ B, मतलब MA अपॉन MB और MB अपॉन MA इज इक्वल्स टू 2. 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा, नहीं 2 into 2 हो जाएगा ना. MB अपॉन MA इज 2. सो ये 2 जो है ऊपर जाएगा. आंसर इज 4, राइट? PA अपॉन PB. Everyone in the lecture?
Yes, sir. Sir, एक डाउट है.
Yeah. हाँ पूछो.
क्वेश्चन नंबर 37 में अगर C6H12 का फ्रैक्शन पूछा है.
C6H12 का क्या पूछा है?
फ्रैक्शन.
फ्रैक्शन ऑफ द प्रेशर क्या पूछा है एग्जैक्टली? फिर से.
फ्रैक्शन ऑफ C6, अगर इधर C6H6 के बदले C6H12 का पूछा है.
प्रेजेंट इन द फाइनल वॉल्यूम पूछेंगे तब.
यस सर. देन 1/3 आएगा. आंसर मींस डिवाइड बाय 30.
डिवाइड बाय 30 करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि फाइनल में आपको 30 ही है टोटल प्रेशर एंड x is 10, so it will be 1/3. Question number 39, is this clear? आप इसको MA is equals to MB upon 2 दिया है, so MB upon MA कितना होगा? इक्वल टू 2. so इस प्लेस में मैं 2 पुट कर रहा हूँ, which is equals to 2 divided by 1/2, which is equal to 4. Answer is C.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. Yeah. ठीक है. Question number 40. The pressure of a mixture of equal weights of two gases with molecular weight 4 and 40. फिर से देखो, टोटल प्रेशर दिया है 1.1 एटमॉस्फेयर. द पार्शियल प्रेशर ऑफ गैस X पूछ रहे हैं. व्हाट विल बी द पार्शियल प्रेशर ऑफ गैस X? इक्वल्स
Mole
टू
fraction
मोल फ्रैक्शन ऑफ X
into total
pressure.
pressure.
मोल फ्रैक्शन ऑफ X कितना होगा? इक्वल वेट्स लिया है, X upon 4 डिवाइडेड बाय, आई थिंक दिस इज आल्सो 440. X upon 4 plus X upon 40 into 1.1. So answer is
1 atmosphere.
1 atmosphere.
1 atmosphere.
ये 11/10 होता है ना, into 10 upon 11. हाँ, answer is 1 atmosphere. This part is 11/10 or 10/11. Okay, answer is 1 atmosphere. Question number 41. Average kinetic energy, मतलब whenever they say average, it will be per molecule. Okay, average kinetic energy per molecule will be 3/2 kBT. Is that dependent on nature of gas? No, right?
Sir. No, sir. Direct.
Boltzmann constant, temperature is in Kelvin. So if the temperature is not changing, the average kinetic energy per molecule also won't change. So it will again be E. The temperature at which nitrogen under 1 atmosphere pressure has the same root mean square speed as that of carbon dioxide at STP. टेम्परेचर फाइंड करना है आपको, कर सकते हो?
Yes, sir.
3RT upon M. This must be equal to root over 3RT2 upon M2. यही है ना? सब्स्टिट्यूट करके कर सकते हो?
Yes, sir.
ओके, आई एम नॉट मार्किंग द आंसर, कैलकुलेशन नहीं कर रहा हूँ, किसी को डाउट है तो पूछना. 43. Molecular attraction and size of the molecules in a gas will be negligible at. Molecular attraction negligible का मतलब क्या है? You need to take very less number of molecules in very huge volume. So the molecules volume when compared to the volume of the container will be negligible. So ये कब होता है? Ideal gas के लिए ना? What are the conditions at which ideal gas exist?
High temperature, low pressure.
High temperature, low pressure.
Low pressure. Question 44. The ratio of rate of diffusion of helium and methane under identical conditions of pressure and temperature. It will be root over M2 upon
M2
M1,
by
root 16 by 4, which is root 4, which is 2. Okay? Which of the following pair of gases will diffuse at the same rate पूछ रहा है? जिनका molecular masses same रहेगा.
ऑप्शन बी.
B.
D है क्या? क्या? कौन सा?
B.
B. Okay.
बी.
B.
Yeah, B is the right answer. The molecular masses must be same because rate of diffusion is directly proportional to pressure and inversely proportional to root M. Okay. 46. What will be the pressure of gaseous mixture when 0.5 liters of H2 at 0.8 bar and 2 liters of dioxin at 0.7 bar are introduced in a 1 liter vessel at 27 degrees? Both will not react. So पहले इस particular information से just calculate the number of moles. 0.5 liter, 0.8 bar, 0.8 bar equal to 0.8 atmospheres ले सकते हैं आप लोग. Temperature 27 degrees C. So from this get the moles of H2. Similarly, moles of H2 कितना हो जाएगा? It is PV upon RT. So 0.8 into 0.5 upon 300 R. Similarly, moles of O2 कितना हो जाएगा? 2 into 0.7 upon 300 R. So what will be the total moles? Final pressure is because of total moles, na? So P final will be equal to 0.5 into 0.8 divided by 300 R plus 2 into 0.7 divided by 300 R, and R3 is again 300 T upon V is 1 liter. So 300 R, 300 R, 300 R cancel हो गया. So it will be 0.5 into 0.8 plus 2 into 0.7. So 1.4 plus you are adding something. So answer is C. ये 1.4 हो गया, 1.4 से ज्यादा ही होना चाहिए. आंसर इज सी. समझा?
Yes, sir.
समझो पहले. वो जो मोल्स है उसको 1 लीटर के अंदर डाला है.
सर
या टेल मी.
सर इसे डायरेक्ट किया तो मतलब यहाँ पे से फर्स्ट गैस का ये वॉल्यूम डबल हुआ है ना, तो फिर का प्रेशर भी डबल होगा।
प्रेशर हाफ,
0.
प्रेशर हाफ होगा ना, वॉल्यूम डबल हुआ तो। गुड कार्तिक का।
हाँ, और
कार्तिक
सेकेंड
गुड।
का 1.4
हाँ,
होगा।
वेरी गुड वेरी गुड, गुड
Direct
लॉजिक।
guess 1.8.
देखो डायरेक्ट किया है उसने, सही है, बिल्कुल सही है, समझा। अभी ये जो H2 है, without changing any of its temperature, you are introducing this into this 1 liter container, right? So initially 0.5 liter container में वो 0.8 बार exert कर रहे, तो 1 liter container में H2 के वजह से it will be exerting 0.4 बार। Very good, क्योंकि वॉल्यूम डबल हो गया ना, प्रेशर pressure is inversely proportional to volume, right? Moles are not changing, इसमें जितना मोल्स है इसमें भी उतना ही मोल्स है। So 0.8 बार जो है 1 लीटर में जाते ही वो 0.4 बार आ जाएगा, क्योंकि ये हाफ लीटर है। अभी ये 2 लीटर कंटेनर है, इनिशियली 2 लीटर में वो 0.7 बार कर रहे हैं, तो इफ आई एम पुटिंग दैट इन 1 लीटर इट विल बी एक्सर्टिंग ट्वाइस द प्रेशर, प्रेशर बढ़ेगा ना, so it will be exerting 1.4 bar, so 1.4 plus 0.4 1.8। very good Karthik, समझा। is this clear?
Yes, sir.
so you can save calculation part, जल्दी करके आगे बढ़ सकते हो। Two vessels of volume 16.4 liters and 5 liters contain two ideal gases of molecular existence at the respective temperatures of 27 and 227 and exert 1.5 and 4.1 atmospheres respectively. The ratio of number of molecules कर सकते हो, डायरेक्ट है ना, प्रेशर दिया है, टेम्परेचर दिया है, वॉल्यूम दिया है, they are asking the ratio of number of molecules, moles का रेशियो पूछ रहे हैं, in the format to that of later. So moles is PV upon RT, so P1 V1 upon RT1 divided by P2 V2 upon RT2. N1 upon N2 equal to P1 V1 upon T1 divided by P2 V2 upon T2. I hope ये आप लोग कर लोगे। Question number 48. Which of the following gases has highest value of RMS velocity? RMS velocity is inversely proportional to mass. So the one which has lowest mass will have the highest value. Lowest mass किसके लिए है? CH4. So answer is A. Question 49. The RMS velocity of hydrogen is √7 times the RMS velocity of nitrogen. If temperature, again you can substitute the things. Hydrogen ना same temperature बोल रहे हैं, √3R, no temperature हमको mark करना है, divided by mass is 2 into 10 raised to -3 equal to √3R. Nitrogen is temperature of nitrogen, that's saying it is √7 times the RMS velocity. So आपको into √7 करना पड़ेगा, divided by mass is 28 into 10 raised to -3. सही है, दोनों को स्क्वायर कर लो। Tell me the answer, एक मिनट।
TH greater than TN होगा वो।
TH less than TH.
आंसर क्या होगा? ग्रेटर होगा या लेस देन होगा?
लेस देन होगा।
स्क्वायर बोथ साइड्स, दोनों साइड स्क्वायर किया तो क्या आएगा? 3R temperature of H2 divided by 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 equal to 7 into 3R temperature of N2 divided by 28 into 10 raised to minus 3. 3R cancel होगा, 10 raised to minus 3, 10 raised to minus 3 cancel, 2 ones 2 14s, 7 ones 7 2s. So temperature of H2 is temperature of N2 upon 2. Okay, or temperature of H2 is less than temperature of N2. Answer is C. Less है ना? Clear? Okay, 50. If P is the pressure and rho is the density of gas, then P and rho are related as directly proportional. Pm is equals to rho RT, directly proportional. Question number 51. Direct. I think I have given the same question in the last test too. 8.2 liters of an ideal
Yes,
gas.
sir. 27.
27. PV equal to nRT से कर लेना, आ जाएगा. Question number 52. At 27 degrees, a closed vessel contains a mixture of equal weights of helium, methane, and sulfur dioxide. They are having equal weights. So the one which is having lesser molecular mass will be having greater number of moles. Okay, they're asking about the partial pressures. Partial pressures of helium, methane, and sulfur dioxide. Helium का सबसे ज़्यादा, P1 greater than, P2 greater than P3. Answer is B. क्योंकि जिनका molecular mass कम है, moles is equals to weight upon molecular weight. जिनका molecular mass कम होगा, उनका moles ज़्यादा होगा. More are the number of moles, more will be the pressure because of that gas. Pressure is because of collisions of gas molecules on the walls of the container. More are the collisions, more are the pressure. More is the pressure, I can say more should be the number of molecules. Clear? Okay. Question number 53. A container contains certain gas of mass M at high pressure. Some of the gas has been allowed to escape from the container, and after some time the pressure of gas becomes half and its absolute temperature 2/3. The amount of gas escaped is. कर सकते हो? कंटेनर मतलब उसका वॉल्यूम जो है, if it is a container, its volume will be constant. PV equal to nRT करो, अभी only V and R are only constants. If it is escaping, the moles won't be constant, and they are also saying that absolute temperature जो है वो भी 2/3 हो गया initial से. Okay. So I can write the equation as P1 upon N1 T1 equals to P2 upon N2 T2. P मान लेते हैं, moles are mass divided by molecular weight into temperature is some T equal to P2 is P upon 2. Now let us consider the mass left as X. x upon molecular weight into 2/3 2/3 T. Any doubt? molecular weight cancel होगा, T cancel होगा, P cancel होगा. So 1 upon m equals to 1 upon 2 x into 3/2. Any doubt calculations में? So x क्या हो गया? X is equals to
3/4.
3m/4. So 3m/4 बचा है. This is the amount that got left. Amount escaped कितना है? 1/4m.
1/4 है.
1/4m.
इस केस में यूजुअली हम टेम्परेचर को भी कांस्टेंट रखते थे, बट इस केस में कुछ तो प्रोसीजर हो रहा है जिनके वजह से टेम्परेचर भी चेंज हुआ. सो यू नीड टू हैव अ टेम्परेचर आल्सो एज अ वेरिएबल इन द इक्वेशन. सो P1 upon N1 T1 equals to P2 upon N2 T2. Okay. Question 54. A gas is filled with a mixture of O2 and N2. At what ratio of partial pressures will be the mass of the gases be identical? कर सकते हो? What is pressure equal to? nRT upon V. They're asking the ratio of partial pressures. What is N equals to? Weight upon molecular weight into RT upon V. They're filled in the same container, so volume same रहेगा, temperature same रहेगा. So ratio of partial pressures, P of O2 divided by P of N2 will be equal to weight of, they're saying equal weights are taken divided by masses are identical बोल रहे ना, 28. So what is the ratio then? Which is equals to 28 upon 32. So P of O2 will be 0.78 होता है क्या या 0.875 होता है? Value
0.87.
7 upon 8 ना? .875. So answer is C. Clear? Any doubt? Question समझा पहले. They're asking the ratio of pressures, partial pressures. Partial pressure is because of उसके खुद के moles के वजह से जितना pressure लग रहे. So it will be nRT upon V. Both of them are present in the same container, same temperature. So nRT upon V upon nRT upon V किया, RT upon V दोनों same है, cancel हो गया. So N1 upon N2 है. N is weight upon molecular weight. They are saying the weight is same. Question number 55. Question number 55. A bubble of gas released at the bottom of a lake increases to 8 times the original volume when it reaches the surface. Assuming the atmospheric pressure is equivalent to the pressure exerted by column of water 10-meter height, what is the depth of the lake? 80 meters. Whenever it is going up, nothing is mentioned about temperature. So temperature we will take that as constant. Moles तो bubble के अंदर constant ही रहेंगे. So PV equals to nRT में temperature moles constant है तो I can say P1 V1 equals to P2 V2. Okay. Initial volume, initial pressure P1 लेते हैं, volume सम V1 लेते हैं, P2 क्या हो गया? Atmospheric pressure हो गया, P atmosphere into V2 कितना है? 8 times V1. So V1 कैंसिल होगा. इनिशियल प्रेशर कितना है? 8 times P atmosphere. They are saying the atmospheric pressure is equivalent to 10 meter height. Okay. So it will be 80 meters. समझा?
Yes, sir.
Question number 56. करेक्ट वैल्यू ऑफ, ये नीट वाले बच्चों के लिए, जे के ये नहीं दिया ना, ये डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला बेस्ड दिया है. करेक्ट वैल्यू ऑफ R, it is 0.0821. You need to know the units. Atmosphere liter per mole Kelvin. So it will be liter atmosphere Kelvin inverse mole inverse. Option B, Gay-Lussac's law. Gay-Lussac's law is for volume constant. So pressure is directly proportional to temperature. So P upon T equals to constant. P upon T constant matlab P1 T2 is equals to P2 T1. 1 and 2. Answer is D.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 58 rate direct formula पूछा है, rate of diffusion. PA by PB into root over MB upon MA. Answer A. Any doubt?
No, sir.
The root mean square velocity varies with density पूछ रहे हैं. Root mean square velocity कितना है? Root over 3RT upon M. हमको ये भी पता है rho equals to PM upon RT. So M by T के प्लेस में what can I substitute? Rho R upon P. So M by T के प्लेस में rho R upon P. So T by M के प्लेस में P upon rho R. This is root over 3P upon rho. So VRMS is inversely proportional to root D ना. So answer D होगा.
Yes.
Any doubt? Any doubt in 59?
सर
Yeah.
हम इसे ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं ना, रो इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू एम, इसलिए वो इनवर्स.
ये भी चलेगा, ये भी बिल्कुल. Rho is directly proportional to M. So pressure inversely proportional to root M है तो it will be inversely proportional to root D2. सही है. Okay. In terms of pressure and rho, ये फॉर्मूला भी यूज कर सकते हो for VRMS, root over 3P upon rho. Question 60. Which one of the following statements is not true about the effect of increasing temperature on the distribution of molecular speeds of a gas? The area under the distribution curve remains the same as under the lower temperature. ये सही है. The area will not change because the total molecules won't be changing. The distribution becomes broader. वो भी सही है. थोड़ा दूर जा रहा है, वैसा broad होता जा रहा है. Broad हुआ ना, but peak जो है वो कम हो जाएगा. The fraction of the molecules with the most probable speed increases. Initially number of molecules इतना है, अभी number of molecules having most probable speed घट गया है ना. So the fraction of the molecules having most probable speed क्या हुआ? They got decreased. Increase नहीं है. So this is the wrong statement. The number of molecules having the most probable speed got decreased. So the fraction of the molecules having most probable speed also decreases. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Clear, everyone? Shall we go to our concepts? Yeah.
सर क्वेश्चन 55 में आंसर डी दिया है 70 मीटर.
वो 70 मीटर मैंने आंसर की चेंज करवाया है.
ओके सर.
चेंज किया. चेंज करके आपका मार्क्स अपडेट हो गया होगा, देखना एक बार, चेक करना.
हाँ सर हुआ है.
ओके. सो क्लियर है सबको? किसी को 100 अबव आया इन नीट आउट ऑफ 120?
यस सर.
ओके. किसी को 90 अबव आया इन जेई आउट ऑफ 100?
यस सर. यस
आया
सर.
तुम्हें 100 अबव आया?
नहीं 90 अब.
सॉरी 90 अबव. ओके. और किसी को? ठीक है. यू मे टेक break for 3 minutes. So we will start with real gases part. There are two assumptions in case of ideal gases which are not valid for the real gases. Can you tell me those two assumptions? There are two assumptions in the ideal gas which are not valid for the real gas.
No interaction.
No interaction. Very good. We have considered
Potential
no
energy
interaction.
is zero.
नो इंटरेक्शन मतलब ऑब्वियसली उसका कंक्लूजन ही पोटेंशियल एनर्जी जीरो है. सो वो तो ऑब्वियस है. इनके अलावा the volume of gas molecules we have considered them to be negligible when compared to the volume of the container. If we are having sufficient number of molecules, मतलब distances पास में होने के लिए molecules sufficiently ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. So in that case, I may not consider the volume of the molecules negligible when compared to the volume of the container. So these two assumptions with respect to real gas are not valid. Okay. Two assumptions which are incorrect in the case of real gas. One, volume of molecules much less when compared to volume of container. And the other assumption is no intermolecular interactions. So ये बोल सकता हूं मैं, there will be interactive forces in the real gases. So let us understand the different types of or the type of interactive forces which can arise in the real gas. और जो इंटरेक्टिव फोर्सेस है ऑलरेडी हमने जो अराइज हो सकता है डाइपोल डाइपोल इंटरेक्शंस, ये तो है. बट इनके अलावा भी कुछ टाइप्स में हम इनको डिफरेंशिएट करेंगे. इंटरैक्टिव फोर्सेस, basically there are two types of interactive forces. One is long range force and the other is short range force. नाम में ही है. Long range force मतलब whenever the molecules are at some distance, the distance must be low enough to have an interaction. Okay, but ये सब relative है, उतना भी कम नहीं है. If they are at a sufficiently greater distance, the type of interaction that got developed is called as long range force. If they are coming very close to each other, the type of interaction that are going to develop are short range forces. ये जो long range forces है, these are attractive in nature. Short range forces are repulsive in nature. Long range forces are attractive in nature. Short range forces are repulsive in nature. ऐसा क्यों होता है? Everyone please concentrate. Suppose मान लेते हैं हमारे पास दो molecules है. Okay. Initially ये जो particular molecule है, this is at infinite distance. At infinite distance, everyone please concentrate. At infinite distance, what are the interactions? At infinite distance, what are the interactions among the molecules? Distance ज़्यादा है तो उनके बीच में interaction कुछ नहीं होगा ना? So at infinite distance, there won't be any interaction. Okay. Whenever the molecules are coming close, initially interaction zero होने की वजह से potential energy zero है. If the molecules are coming close, starting में there will be development of long range forces. Long range forces का nature क्या है? They are attractive in nature. And what is the reason for the long range forces? क्या हो सकता है? इसका न्यूक्लियस जो है इनके इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को और इसके न्यूक्लियस जो है इनके इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को अट्रैक्ट कर सकते हैं. And these nuclei इनके बीच में there will be repulsive forces. Okay? And ये जो electrons है इनके बीच में repulsive forces होके electrons will be shifted in the opposite direction. We will be having partial positive charges, so there will be development of dipole-dipole interactions too. Okay, so long range forces में you are developing dipole-dipole interaction. Is this clear? So long range forces are attractive in nature. When they are coming close to each other, initially nuclei के बीच में यहाँ पे distance ज़्यादा है, so nucleus ज़्यादा interact नहीं कर रहे, so the repulsive forces are relatively less. ये जो attractive है ना, these are the net forces, because पहले भी हमको nucleus के बीच में repulsive forces है और nucleus electrons के बीच में attractive forces है, but the net nature is attractive in nature because the forces between the electrons and the nucleus are dominant. When you are bringing the atom close to another atom, nucleus भी interact करने लगेंगे ना ज़्यादा. So nucleus के बीच में repulsive forces क्या होगा? अब dominate होने लगेगा. When the repulsive forces among the nuclei are dominating, what will happen? The net forces will become repulsive in nature. Okay? So short range forces पास में आने के बाद the net force will be repulsive in nature. At some distance, the net force will be attractive in nature. There can be a particular distance when the net attractive forces and repulsive forces got balanced. ये भी हो सकता है क्योंकि starting में repulsive forces कम dominant है, attractive forces ज़्यादा dominant है. As you go closer to other atom, as you are going closer to the other atom, the repulsive forces will be increasing and the attractive forces will be decreasing. अगर repulsive forces attractive forces से ज़्यादा हो गया, so the net interaction will be repulsive in nature. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
ये जो पर्टिकुलर डिस्टेंस है इसको हम लॉन्ग रेंज मान लेते हैं. दिस इज लॉन्ग रेंज. दिस इज शॉर्ट रेंज. इस पर्टिकुलर केस में द न्यूक्लियर इंटरेक्शंस आर डोमिनेंट. ओके, न्यूक्लियस न्यूक्लियस के बीच में hence net force is net interaction. Are repulsive. Okay, इस पर्टिकुलर केस में ये डोमिनेंट है. सो दिस इज अट्रैक्टिव. आई होप यहां तक क्लियर है आपको. ओके, what happens to energy of the system? What happens to the energy of the system if there are attractive forces?
Decreases.
It decreases because more are the attractive forces, more is the stability. जब भी आपको स्टेबिलिटी ज्यादा होता है, एनर्जी क्या होना चाहिए? कम होना चाहिए. So whenever there is development of long range forces because of development of attraction, there will be increase in the stability. If there is increase in stability, there should be decrease in energy. Initially potential energy हम माना क्या है at infinite distance?
0.
So when long range forces come into picture, so potential energy तब क्या होगा? As it is attractive, हम क्या बोल रहे हैं? एनर्जी मस्ट बी डिक्रीज्ड. 0 से कम क्या होगा? नेगेटिव. तो व्हेन लॉन्ग रेंज फोर्सेस आर डोमिनेंट, पोटेंशियल एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टम विल बी लेस देन 0. शॉर्ट रेंज फोर्सेस की वजह से क्या हो रहा है? नेट फोर्स रिपल्सिव फोर्सेस से स्टेबिलिटी क्या होगा? घटेगा, डिक्रीजेस. If the stability decreases, what should happen to the energy? Increases. Initially potential energy क्या माना हमने? 0 माना, without any interaction. Repulsive force से तो potential energy क्या होना पड़ेगा? Greater than 0. बस ये दो ही conditions है. You can have potential energy less than 0. This happens when the long range forces are dominant. Potential energy greater than 0, it happens when the short range forces are dominant. यहाँ तक clear? Any doubt? एक डायग्राम ड्रॉ करते हैं. पोटेंशियल एनर्जी कर्व for a bimolecular system. मतलब I am taking only 2 molecules. Both the molecules are approaching each other from infinite distance. Then what will be the effect on potential energy? Potential energy को show करता हूँ. On the y-axis, I am taking potential energy. On the x-axis, I am taking the distance between the molecules. So on the y-axis, I am taking potential energy. On the x-axis, I am taking intermolecular distance. Okay. If the molecules are very far from each other, will there be any interactions?
No, sir.
If there are no interactions, will there be any potential energy?
No, sir. Zero.
No.
No, sir.
Initially potential energy क्या होगा? Zero पे होगा. Okay. When they are coming close to each other, starting में कौन सा forces develop होगा?
Attract.
Long range forces.
Attractive forces, which are long range forces. So वो जो long range forces है, attractive होने की वजह से potential energy क्या होता है?
Negative.
Decreases.
Negative. तो potential energy negative करते जा रहा हूँ. So पास में आते समय वो attractive forces बढ़ता जाएगा magnitude. इसलिए वो potential energy भी जो है negative होता जा रहा है. But एक time के बाद क्या होगा? After one time, the repulsive forces also will come into picture. Repulsive forces जो है उसकी वजह से फिर से पोटेंशियल एनर्जी क्या होगा? बढ़ेगा? So this will be the graph. देखो, initially इस पर्टिकुलर रीजन में ये जो रीजन है in this region the potential energy is 0. You can divide the entire graph in 3 sections. ये एक सेक्शन हुआ यहाँ पे, ये एक सेक्शन हुआ. This is one section, this is one section, this is another section. In this section, what is the value of potential energy? Tell me.
0.
In this section, potential energy equals to 0. इसका मतलब in this case there are no interactions. Or else इस region में the gas is acting like an ideal gas. Clear? इस section में potential energy का value क्या है?
Negative.
Okay, this is section 2. This is section 3. Section 1 मान लेते हैं. In section 2, you have potential energy less than 0. Okay, so attractive forces are dominant. Okay, इस particular section में potential energy is
Positive.
greater than 0. So repulsive forces are dominant. I hope ये जो डायग्राम है आपको पहले समझ में आया. इनिशियली क्या है? पोटेंशियल एनर्जी 0 है. लॉन्ग रेंज फोर्सेस यहाँ पे डेवलप हुआ है. व्हेन यू आर ब्रिंगिंग देम क्लोज टू ईच अदर, अट्रैक्टिव फोर्सेस डिस्टेंस कम होने की वजह से अट्रैक्टिव फोर्सेस बढ़ रहे हैं. अभी भी क्या है? न्यूक्लियर इंटरेक्शंस आर नॉट सो सिग्निफिकेंट. आफ्टर ए पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट न्यूक्लियर इंटरेक्शंस और न्यूक्लियर रिपल्सिव फोर्सेस आर गेटिंग सिग्निफिकेंट. सो रिपल्सिव फोर्सेस बढ़ता जा रहा है. अभी भी नेट में अट्रैक्टिव फोर्सेस ही है. ओके, अभी भी नेट में अट्रैक्टिव फोर्स ही है. whenever I'm bringing close to both the molecules close to each other, we are having repulsive forces along with attractive forces. यहाँ पे maximum attraction बना, उसके बाद क्या हो रहा है? attractive forces घटता जा रहा है because of the nuclear repulsions. एक particular point पे the net attractive forces are equal to the net repulsive forces. उसके बाद the potential energy is becoming greater than 0. मतलब net में you are having repulsive forces. So इस particular region में molecules बहुत पास आ चुका है, इस particular region में molecules बहुत दूर है. In order to have the condition, or in order to have molecules very far from each other, what should be the condition? The pressure, on pressure, you need to have very low pressure, अभी लॉन्ग रेंज फोर्सेस होने के लिए वो जो प्रेशर है इट हैज टू बी लो टू मॉडरेट, मतलब वो डिस्टेंस जो है उतना भी कम नहीं होना चाहिए, उतना भी ज्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए. So if you are taking number of molecules not so less and not so high, in that case the pressure will be, or in that case the distance between them will be low to moderate. It won't be very less. Distance बहुत कम भी नहीं होगा, बहुत ज्यादा भी नहीं होगा. So what should be the pressure condition here? The pressure has to be low to moderate pressure. समझा? In order to have potential energy greater than 0, what should be the pressure? It has to be very high. क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर है तो मॉलिक्यूल्स बहुत ज्यादा है, the distances among the molecules will be very less. समझा? Any doubt, anyone? So we can understand the entire nature of the gas with this example or with this graph. If the molecular distances are very high, the potential energy will be 0, which is the case of no interactions. Then the gas will be an ideal gas. ये कब हो सकता है? Distances बहुत ज़्यादा, मतलब pressure has to be very low. We need to take very less number of molecules in a huge container. In order to have low to moderate distances, the number of molecules also must be moderate. So I can say the pressure is low to moderate, which will lead to the formation of long range forces. Long range forces being attractive in nature, the system should attain stability. If the system is attaining stability, the energy must be decreased. Already हमने potential energy 0 माना, decrease हो रहा है मतलब potential energy must become less than 0. Okay, so these two cases, ये section 1 and section 2 are the regions for real gases. यहाँ पे भी real gas है, which is having an interaction. Even in this case, you are having a real gas. So real gas में दो types of interactions हो सकता है, attractive interactions or repulsive. Repulsive कब होगा? When the distance among the molecules is very less. Attractive कब होगा? When the distance among the molecules is low to moderate. Is this clear? Is this particular diagram clear? Potential energy versus intermolecular distance.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So यहाँ पे maximum attractive force है. ठीक है. These real gases can also be studied with the help of a factor called compressibility factor. Compressibility factor, which is termed as Z. We will understand about compressibility factor in the next lecture. Thank you, everyone.